Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. It is Lupa here. I want to do a story time. I've tried doing this several times already, but I talk a lot. You guys know that, but I really want to talk about everything that happened. So I'm going to cut down on some of the facts that I was trying to tell you guys before. If you guys have any questions on something I didn't cover, please leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. So let's get into the story. So after a night of waking up every hour and having weird dreams, I had a dream that I forgot to put clothes on beneath the robe, and then at the top of the ramp right before the stage, I fell, ripped my gown. The people behind me handed me their gown, tried to put it on. My cap fell and it took my hair with it. And that was one of the dreams I mentioned in a previous video. But of course it was a little longer and a little bit more detailed, but just wanted to give you an idea of what my dreams were like. I got up at 5 in the morning, relaxed for tried to relax. I was panicking those 15 minutes, got ready, fed ate those, went off to my nail appointment, which was at 6 in the morning. I got an almond shape pale pink with a white bow on my ring finger on both hands. They're all gel X, and this style works better on me because I am a nail chewer and I chew the skin around my nails as well. This style of nails they're flatter. They're not as bulky as the acrylic, so it looks better on my bed nails, whatever you want to call it. So I might stick with these. But anyways, my appointment was 6 in the morning. She was really quick. She's amazing. She always makes sure that she's not hurting me, which I love, because in other salons they're always hurting me, and even if I tell them, oh, that hurts, they don't stop, and they're like, oh, we need to get it done. And I was like, okay. And I thought that's what's supposed to be like. By the way, can you guys see my sunburn? It's so itchy on my forehead, like right above my eyebrows, but I scratch it and it burns so bad. But anyways, I do have a sunburn. Yesterday was like a little, like more, like 50% worse than it is now. My mom has an aloe vera plant, so she cut a piece and opened it and slathered that slimy stuff all over my face twice yesterday, and it really helped. But anyways, by the way, my ceremony was yesterday, June 4th, so I'm doing this sit down video the day after so I don't forget anything. But after my nail appointment, we got home and we were just rushing. We needed to leave the house by 8. We ordered Starbucks a little later than we were hoping, so we had to wait an extra 6 minutes for it. Kim was running late, so she just decided to meet us at campus. Being that we were running late, I got the wrong shorts, you guys. I got shorts that are like 14 years old. The elastic waistband was no longer working. It was very loose, so that kind of almost made my nightmare become true. But anyways, so we got there at 8:30. We thankfully found the right seats that my mom wanted. I stood with them for half an hour. Excuse that word. No, I don't like using that word. I very much dislike public bathrooms. Not saying that I will never use them, but I try not to. But I knew I was going to be there practically all morning, so I walked over with Kim and my mom to one of the bathrooms, fixed my shorts, used the bathroom, washed my hands, and then I went to the college center while Kim went back with my sister in the seats. My mom waited with me until 9:30 until my assistant came. It turned out that I was going to be waiting with one of my biology classmates, which was really, really cool. They were keeping me distracted, calm, and when my assistant would walk away, because he did have other students he needed to check up on. They didn't need one-on-one. I was the only one that needed one-on-one assistance, but you know, they also had accommodations. The ladies would make sure that I knew that they were there. If somebody left, one would be like, oh, I'm still here if you need me. They were super sweet. They were angels. They really kept me calm. I didn't feel like I was alone in a crowd. We were all ready by like 10:20, and we didn't start walking out until like 11, which really sucked. Everyone was like kind of annoyed. I was too. But as soon as I stepped out onto the walkway, I knew there was going to be a problem because there was a lot of little kids that saw Ethos. A couple of them tried to go for Ethos, but the parents got them. Like 3 fits occurred. I left behind me. As I was walking, I literally was terrified. My heart started pounding. I thought my shorts would literally fall around my ankles because they were like literally falling down my legs, and I was holding them up with one hand through my gown and dress. Finally got to the seat, and even while I was sitting, both times inside and outside, they were sliding down. It was really bad, you guys. Bad choice of shorts. But this is where everything started going wrong. So they didn't sit me where I was going to sit, which was under the canopy with the professors. I don't know why, and I didn't realize it. I was just so overwhelmed already with all the crowd, music, and noise and movement. So I didn't realize until I was like, why am I in grass? But again, we're already well into the speeches, so I just like forgot about it or ignored it. But when Ethos started moving around trying to look for shade, I was like, oh no, this is going to be a problem. And he started scratching. I don't know if it was the grass or the sun. I was like, oh no. And then he started panting and then whining as he was panting. And I was like, oh no, we have to do something about it. I asked my assistant if we could move to where we were originally going to sit. And he was like, yeah, we can, but I would have to have you stand here while I move our chairs over there and then come get you. And he's like, we should wait until somebody's singing or there's a break in speeches. But I was like, I cannot wait. He is literally whining and panting. And he's like, and I was like, can you see my family? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, can you just walk him over? So Ethos ended up being with my family most of the ceremony. You guys, 800 and something students graduated. That's a lot of people. I was on the right front side. They start from the back and they started from the left side. I was the second to last person to cross the stage. Hold on a second.
Mushroom Man Incorporation Construction Company. Sorry to bother you, man, but we will be getting construction soon.
Oh, sorry, guys.
That's my brother. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I was literally the second last one to cross the stage. I was sitting direct under the 84-degree sun, which doesn't sound bad, for almost 4 hours. 3 hours something, but I'm exaggerating, okay? Let me exaggerate. At one point, during halfway to the left side, my hearing just started becoming white noise. I wasn't aware of what was going on until a female professor, started like talking to me. I don't know what she was saying at first. I could sense her because she was grabbing my hands, and then she put a plastic stick in my hand. And when I started being able to hear, she was explaining how the fan worked, and she like rushed to get me water. I started choking because my throat was so dry. I don't know if I was actually passing out, what was happening. I don't know. But the fact that a professor came from her area to me, at this moment my assistant had walked off. He kept walking off, I'm sure to like cool off, and to go to the restroom himself, and checking up on his other students. But at this point he wasn't there, and she was like sounding a little bit freaked out. And the person beside me also gave me some of their water because she didn't think the water I had was enough. And thankfully after that I was feeling a little bit better, but I was literally dripping sweat. Like my legs, it looked like I got sprayed by a sprinkler, like if I walked through one. It was really bad. We finally crossed, and a chorus came up after everyone crossed the stage. Ethos did amazing, you guys. They brought him up right before I went up on stage. Again, he didn't work because we had to stop, take pictures, stop, shake somebody's hand, stop, receive the folder, stop, shake the president's hand, and then walk over to take pictures with the president and the mayor of San Fernando Valley, because she went and did a speech as well, which is really cool. There was a lot of stopping there and shaking hands, and Ethos would just had maneuvered around them. So yeah, we finally went down. I was really overwhelmed. I think I shut down by the end of it. I was just like, just get me home, I'm done. In the car ride, my sister and Kimberly were telling me how the guests were very mean. They were insulting the security guards. Some people were ready to fight in the guests because not everyone listened and didn't come in time to get good seating. And then because they didn't get good seating, they were stepping in front of people that did have good seating and leaning on the ropes, and they're not supposed to be doing that. So the securities were moving the crowd was insane apparently. But yeah, so one of the things I would just suggest that I did wrong, besides the shorts, is not putting my foot down and getting shade for myself and the puppy. That is one of the things I did ask for, and we figured it out. But I don't know why they didn't sit me down there. That's the only things I would suggest. Put your foot down. Even if it's 75 degrees, put your foot down. The sun, it's going to get warm after a couple of hours, even if it's just 75 degrees. For us, it was 84. But we got home, we relaxed. We went to the store to buy ingredients for the haiba salad. And I was just blasting the AC in my room, and I just hung out with Kim. 7 p.m. and fell asleep for hours and hours. But that's my story, my experience. My nerves and fear died somewhere along the way because of the heat. Excuse me. Because of the heat. My classmates kept me calm. They were super nice. I'm pretty sure they were sent to keep me calm and not feeling afraid or lost in a big crowd. And yeah, so overall it was good. There were some unfortunate stuff that occurred, but you know, nature is nature. But that's it, you guys. Thank you guys for sitting here and listening to me chat, because I don't ever shut up. And we will see you guys in the next one.